Hello there and welcome back to Metroid Other M. In the last video, after meeting up with Anthony and the others at the exam center, Samus discovers a Zebesian with cyborg characteristics. The team then learns about the Federation's biological weapon development program and the person in charge of it, Madeline Bergman. Shortly thereafter, a violent, unidentified creature attacks. Having been saved from certain death by a blast from Anthony's plasma gun, Samus regroups with the soldiers, who have found Lyle's corpse. Afterwards, Samus finds the cast-off skin of the small creature she had seen earlier. Samus receives a new order from Adam to follow the wounded creature and investigate Sector 3. I like starting with the, story summary thing. It's fun. Which way am I going? Yeah, this way. That was the way that led to the item. This way, obviously, leads down for progress. It is heated down here, but we don't have a choice. We have to progress here. The lava rises. If I could do a better Bane voice, I would do the fire rises. No, it took me a second to realize what was happening there. Maybe we'll guess that we're going to interact with that thing when we get to the top here. Be very careful. Oh, slow down. It's really weird that it's running so slowly. I really don't remember it doing that. But I also don't know how my setup here could possibly be impeding the performance of the Wii U. It's possible the game just slows down and I just didn't notice before.
Activate the Varia feature on your suit to protect yourself from heat damage.
Why just now? Why does he only now say this? Stupid. Cuts damage from heat and reduces enemy damage. Yeah. Just cuts? Did it say cuts damage from heat? Because it's 0. Now heated areas do not damage you at all. This is a crazy looking, disgusting monster thing. Reduce damage from enemies and cut heat damage. Why does it say cut heat damage? Cut is a weird word to use for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am doing terribly right now. Okay, aim! What the hell? It wasn't aiming. I'm actually really confused. Yeah, since I targeted there. I'm pretty sure I can hit it with the... No, I'm not doing well. I'm pretty sure I can hit it. No, I have to wait for this. That's right. I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. But yeah, since I targeted it, the health bar appeared on screen. I'm not very good at this fight. I always fail to notice if I should dodge quickly or wait a sec. I like the globs that appear there. If he, slams it down, that means there's going to be a little delay. He'll get more tricky with the timing and stuff later in the fight. The neck's no longer glowing, so it's no longer a weak spot. When he does that, it means he's going to summon these fire plumes. This is a really weird enemy. I don't know what it's called. That little scene there interrupts your charge, by the way. So, even if you had it already charged, you have to wait to charge again. It's a little annoying. But it's also weird that we got the Varia suit before the fight. It wasn't like a reward for doing a boss fight. That's actually a thing that the game does several times. Oh no, I thought it was going to be a fast one. Ah, shit. It's the thing this game does several times, where you'll get a reward. You'll get an upgrade right before a fight. And oftentimes there's not really any kind of reward for boss fights. And it's a little strange. When he's doing this, usually you can just mash left or right on the D-pad. After the first time, you can keep your charge, because it doesn't do the little scene. Can't charge on the way up here, though. You gotta wait until it lets you charge. everything about how the game handles the cinematic combat is just a little bit imperfect. Oh, I didn't even notice him doing that. Trying to keep a better eye on him, because in the past well, when I started on this fight before, this was in hard mode. Ugh. Did I dodge that second one? I'm not even sure. I think so. Okay, this should be the end here, because you should leave it here, and then I can freeze it. Go up, and this should kill him. Unless there's some specific cinematic end of the fight. I don't remember. I guess that is what this is. That was cool, the way he exploded and his head popped off. I don't know if I noticed before that's what happens there. Obviously the lava has to drain or we have no way to get out of here. I don't really like how the various suit looks either in this game. You can't get like a good view of it. I'm not really a fan of that specific shade. Honestly, I don't really like much of anything about how this suit looks. And it annoys me. It annoys me that this is still the definitive suit for Samus and Smash. Presumably that won't be true for the next Smash game, if there is one. Or like a new version. They might do like Smash Super Ultimate or something. Because at this point, I'm not sure they're going to make a Smash 6. Although I guess, depending on who you ask, Smash Ultimate is Smash 6. Because apparently Sakurai considers 3DS and Wii U two separate numbered entries. Which I don't really agree with that. Because they really are the same game, just two different versions. By the way, it got lower even than where it started. So we're now able to go down a layer here. These guys are usually more annoying than their work, in my opinion. We can now go in here. I thought it went straight into a save room, but I see that I was mistaken. Yeah, here we are. Although it wants us to go to that first nav room again. I don't remember why. Oh, that's right. It's not the same nav room. That's a different entrance to Sector 3, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we didn't take the normal entrance. We took a specific entrance from Sector 1. I like that these Zebesians are now just normal enemies. I think Zebesian sounds better. It's just easier to say, though. I still wish my charging was faster. There is an item over here. Why couldn't I point? There's an item up there, but we can't activate that yet. I don't remember how we do. I think it's a thing through here. Obviously, that's another super missile one. What's a little annoying, though, is that, like, yeah, we're progressing here, and we have to stop here. But if I remember the order of events here, this trip is a bit of a waste. Because we're going to have to go right back to those main elevators. Yeah, totally. It says to go there, but I don't think we can. Yeah. We can't progress in here without the grapple beam. So obviously you'd think he'd be like, Samus, I authorize the grapple beam. But...
Okay, Samus, head to Sector 2. There's a high probability of survivors hiding there. We'll have to take care of that freak of nature later.
I feel like he doesn't give a good enough reason for why Samus should change plans. Whatever. Now we're going to Sector 2. By the way, you can just, like, sort of naturally hurdle over small obstacles like this, which is quite cool. Dread does that too. I don't know how I ended on top of him there. Ice Beam is pretty good damage. Still less than a missile as far as I know. Yeah, we gotta fight that dude. Rude. There's other ways to hurt him aside from the sequence one we did. I think if he hits you even once, then he won't be available for the grab sequence. It just depends. It's weird. I don't fully understand this game's combat mechanics, and I don't necessarily care to fully understand. It's weird that it's red, because I feel like I wouldn't be let into the door, but it's red because Sector 3 is red. I guess.
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
I feel like I just spoke continuously for longer than normal for me. But I don't know. I mentioned earlier that I was going to my sister's house for her birthday. I just got back from that. It was nice. The food was nice. Cooking was fun. My mom.
This elevator is bound for sector 2. A level 4 warning is now
You
in
just
effect
like
in sector
jittered for a
2.
sec, right?
An
Ooh, yes, some weird things can
irregularity
happen.
in the climate control systems of sector 2 has been confirmed. Please be sure to wear protective equipment and use extreme care when moving around this floor.
It's interesting to note that in this game, it's unclear if Samus would be hurt by cold areas. Presumably, she wouldn't be. But I don't think there's any extreme cold sectors in any previous game, except for like Svendrana Drifts and Prime. Yeah, I realize that the reason she's vulnerable to cold I almost said in Frozen, Infusion, is because of her Metroid DNA. So presumably, even without the Varia suit, she'd be fine in this sector. But this is Sector 2, the Cryosphere. Sector 1 is the Biosphere, 2 is Cryosphere, 3 is Pyrosphere. It's a little weird to get the Ice Beam and then immediately head into the Ice level. There's no disadvantages having the Ice Beam here. And in fact, it can still freeze many enemies here. The like cocking of the arm cannon with each shotgun, with each missile blast is pretty good. It's good visual feedback. That's another thing that visual and auditory. That's another thing that he talks about on Video Game Animation Study. By the way, speed booster, and the other way, speed booster. By the way, you press B to target to lock on. I don't think I've specifically mentioned that before. And I don't actually know if the game tells you that. I would assume so. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, you can freeze them. That's kind of how you're expected to deal with them. Because they actually have a lot of health otherwise. Missed! I'm not trying to target him! Really annoying. Yeah, now they're both frozen. I can use missiles to kill them. If you do one charge shot to freeze them, and then missiles, I think that'll kill them. Those ram guys. My voice cracked. This weird enemy up here who's invincible to everything. That like energy field around him looks a lot like the reflect spell. I don't know if it looks like that in Final Fantasy. I've never used it in Final Fantasy, I don't think. But in Kingdom Hearts, that's how the reflect spell looks. Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically. And Birth by Sleep, technically. Because the reflect spell in English is only in Kingdom Hearts 2, I think. But in Birth by Sleep, the shield that's called Barrier in the US is there an item in here? No. Shield that in the US is called Barrier. In Japan it has the same name as the Reflect spell. And it looks clearly very similar, so it makes sense they'd be the same thing. And I like the idea that a spell that takes effort for Sora to do is easy for Aqua. Which makes sense given her focus on magic. This thing's not annoying yet, but later he will be. Oh, my neck is already stiff. Apparently I'm not sitting in great position. I am tired. I'm hoping to make good progress between this video and the next one. These are the last 2 videos I'm recording tonight. I will try to fight the urge to delay recording the next video. Because if I can record both these videos today, then I'm only 3 videos behind on my schedule. Oh, I swear I should have since moved there. When you hit him with a missile, by the way, he like teleports. He spins around a spot instantly. So this is another enemy that's kind of annoying. Ugh. He's invincible from the front, obviously. Kind of. I swear I just hit him from the front with a missile. What the hell just happened there? That was weird. So was that. I didn't actually let go of the thing. The shot button, shoot button. All of those you can break with the missiles. I think I can get that item now. I can't get to the door up there. Oh, god damn it. Knockback is annoying in a way. Knockback is annoying in this game in a way that it's not in other games. I don't remember if this is the way to the item or if this is just the way to get back up top. I think it's just the way to get back up top. Yeah. I don't remember how to get to the item. I think you do actually need to get there from the very top. That's fine. We will get that later. I will say, it is still satisfying to get new items and upgrades in this game. Although the authorization thing is a bit of a bummer. Kind of a damper on that excitement. There's lots of cool scenes and moments and events in this game. I don't think I'm necessarily fairly describing all the things I like and dislike. I feel like I'm mostly mentioning the negative stuff, but the negative stuff always just feels more prominent to me anyway. I don't know. I think this is just an item, right? Oh, that's progress? Oh yeah, because it's blocked on this side. I just remembered that I did that, so I forgot why. Now for this laser dude. Yeah, I don't like these guys. There's a bunch of enemies in this game that I don't really like. Ugh. Suddenly, thinking about... Honestly, actually, I know why. I was like, suddenly I'm thinking about Crash of the Titans. It's because this thing reminds me of the Sniper Titan. And I was thinking about how much I would enjoy Let's Playing the Crash games. Because, God, I love Crash Bandicoot. I love every game in the series except for... Okay, I love every main game in the series. Except for Mind Over Mutant and maybe Crash the Titans. I don't know. Yeah, I like Crash the Titans. I don't think I love it. Maybe I do. I do really like it. It's hard to say. While he's like this, I think he's vulnerable to a missile. Yeah, but not a normal shot. It's some enemies, it feels really weird, where sometimes they're only vulnerable to a missile, sometimes they're only vulnerable to a normal shot, and it feels like it's not always the same. Like, it seems like sometimes those guys are vulnerable to normal shots when they're glowing. God, I'm saying the word vulnerable too much. Vulnerable. Ugh. It's annoying just how many big enemies you fight in the game. Okay, it's like I didn't kill him, did I? Yeah, I don't think he's actually invincible from the front. I think he's just only vulnerable sometimes? I don't know, because I swear I just hit him from the front twice and he took damage. And that definitely hit his... whatever, I don't know. This is cool, where you break it a little bit with missile, go inside it, and then break it with a bomb. Always like that. Ooh, this part, I'm in this area. I died here in hard mode as well. Why is it going to do? Is it making the noise because I'm near a secret? If it does that, I've definitely never noticed it. By the way, one there. This is the way out here. That's how you get back. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm out of missiles. Oh no! I am at a point now where one charge shot freezes them, another one will kill them. An overblast. That's pretty cool. How do I get the item in here? Don't remember. It's over there. I remember where it is, just not for sure how to get it. Although, if you have a nearly charged... like, obviously you can't actually charge a power bomb, but if you're at this level of charge and you unmorph, you'll do a shot. It's kind of cool. It's the reverse of fusion. Don't... oh, no, I enter from over here. Got you. Yeah, and then it's right here. Oh my god, get up there. The way the camera, like, zooms in when you get missiles is weird. It's like a slow, slight zoom. It doesn't, like, stop somewhere logical. Concentration. Oh, cutscene. Or... yeah, I guess it's a cutscene. Yeah, like, right now he's invincible to missiles. Or he was. I don't... At a distance, they seem to be... I guess when they're glowing purple, they're immune to missiles? Not sure. It wouldn't matter anyway. I can't kill him yet, because he's, like, involved in these platforms falling. Die! Ow. Yeah, I don't know why he was able to deflect my stuff earlier. It might just literally be because he's required to break some of those pillars to make platforms. Is that all the ones I need? Yeah. By the way, there is this. Unfortunately, it does mean that I have to now go all the way back to the left. By the way, you can recharge missiles at any time. You don't need to be critically low on missiles. You do for health. Oh, so painfully slow in water. That's a very common thing for Metroid to do. It's what makes the gravity suit so satisfying to get. This game doesn't have a lot of underwater sections. There's not an entire water level like there is in Super and Fusion and Dread, I realize. All three of the 2D Metroid games that have Gravity Suit have entire water levels. I say all three. I guess Zero Mission and Samus Returns. Ignoring the 2 remakes. Metroid 3, 4, and 5 have it, whatever. Just making unnecessarily specific statements. It always feels like I'm sitting forever on the screen. Let's go! It looks like on the minimap it's telling me to go back the way I came, but it's not. I get to that spot from this way. I think.
The creature's corpse showed signs of what looked like Metroid predation, making my mind race. Metroids? Here? Impossible. Metroids can't tolerate cold temperatures. They couldn't survive in this environment. Besides, they're extinct. The baby was the last of its kind.
I believe that's the last time she'll reference the baby. I think when she said the Metroid hatchling, talking about bioweapons, and I think that, her saying the baby here, are the only 2 times she mentions the baby outside of the first hour of game. Hour of the game, whatever. The baby. It's just such a ridiculous meme based on so little. Enemies that, like, attacks that don't knock you back. Oh my god. Attacks that don't knock you back, you're able to withstand while in first person mode. It's specifically not. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is specifically not. Oh my god! Get the fuck off me! Fucking assholes. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it again. Come on. There we go, he's dead, finally. Break that. Remember the order of things here. Point! I'm pointing at the screen! I don't know what the fuck is happening. I was not having trouble earlier getting the sensor bar to notice my Wii Remote, but now it is. Oh, do I have to go in there to bomb? No, I missile. I don't know why that wasn't working. Okay, I'm so confused now. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I can freeze that by doing that, but that doesn't accomplish anything for me right now. I'm pretty sure I shoot a missile at that. I'm not sure why it's not working. I don't know what... I don't know why it's not happening. There's an item in here, by the way, I believe. No, there's nothing. Why can't I kill this? There we go. Jesus, I don't know why that wasn't working before. Yeah, there's nothing in there either. You're just supposed to kill them in order to get onto this. I should break that ice first. Otherwise it'll... Oh my god, what is wrong with the aiming? It wasn't causing me these many problems before. I also don't know why that wasn't targeting. I'm having a lot more issues just getting the motion controls to work. Or the IR aiming, whatever you're gonna call it. Oh, my neck. I think I'm making pretty decent progress. It is slow. You can do concentration while holding on a ledge, by the way. It is slow. I'm just trying to think. Depending on how I feel Friday when I record more, I might record longer episodes. But like, I think it's just gonna take a bit for this game. Obviously, Mega Man at base is gonna take a while. It's fitting that I'm talking about I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is going up. This should be going up on Monday, the week after episode 1 did. My recording's all a bit messed up, so it's hard to think about what exactly is going up when. When you drop a bomb there, by the way, she automatically rolls out. Because you cannot be in there while it's falling. A lot of enemies in this game you can just sort of ignore. Although if you do, you run the risk of getting knocked off of platforms. Usually it's worth it, because, like, they're not going to drop anything for you. Enemies never drop anything. Aside from that diffusion, aside from the thing that enemy dropped earlier that gave me the diffusion beam, and one other time that'll happen. Otherwise, enemies never drop anything. They don't drop health. They don't drop weapon ammo. They don't drop ammo. Concentration is the replacement for both of those things. A bit of a bummer. This is the third thing in a row that we shoot with a missile and pop inside and bomb. This one's funny. Because Samus just gets swept away. Slowly. I forgot she resisted so much. Yep, now we're down here. Underwater this time. And now we can't jump up the way we did the first time. Because we're slower underwater. Oh my god, these stupid fish. Oh, they die in one normal shot. In the ice beam now. That's pretty cool. They survived a charge shot earlier. Oh, that one took 2 hits. Now I'm confused. Underwater, you can barely climb ladders like this. It takes forever. Also, the flip feels so unnecessary. It's cool, though, that you knock that pillar down and it becomes a platform floating on the water. I like that the room changes because it fills, and that affects how you need to get around. And we're fighting 2 more of these fucks. Most of the big enemies in the game are annoying. Because it just takes so long to kill them. Doesn't help that it still takes forever to charge. God damn it. Oh, I'm getting low on health. Yeah, I think it is specifically when you sense move. Going in first person after that basically slows down time. It's useful. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to get out of him. Get up here. Oh! I'm still alive. Nice. I thought I was dead there. Which I don't think I've died yet. That's actually interesting. The death seems to be a reference to Art of Dying, whatever. It seems to be a reference to Metal Gear. And assuming I do die, which I usually do, in fact, I've never beaten the game without dying, I've beaten it twice, and I usually die every now and then. Jesus, now they're both gone. I will probably die, and then we can see what that's like. God, I'm getting like exponentially more tired over time. We're nearing the end of this video though, so I just got one more to record. I can do that. Oh, we're about to get a new item. I just remembered what this room was coming up. Gotta run away. The game basically is like...
The most efficient way through here should be delivering shoulder impacts with your speed booster, so I'm authorizing its use.
Yeah, speed booster! And Shine Spark. Allows Samus to run extremely fast and damage things she impacts. Press the D-pad in one direction and run for a while. Shine Spark. Press and hold 2 while speed boosting. Release D-pad and 2 to jump vertically. Press D-pad and release 2 to jump in a direction. I said it a little weirdly. Basically, the game expects you to like come up against an obstacle, see that you can't progress, and then give up and go. And that's usually when it will give you an item. At least a couple times it happens. This is the only appearance of the speed booster in 3D. I think it's quite cool. I almost just didn't get this Excel chart. It's not Excel chart. This is a e-recovery tank. What that does is raise the threshold for when you can perform concentration. No! Well, no, it does that too. It raises the... what it said it did is... It raised the amount that we recover with... it raised the amount that recovers when you use concentration. It also increases the threshold of concentration. I don't remember what it was before. I think it was below 30? Now maybe below 50? And this is now annoying, because he's now attacking. Basically, you just want to get to the other side as quickly as possible. One thing that's kind of convenient is that you can't just run off of a ledge. The game's okay. Short ones you can. Is this tall enough? Oh my god. Okay, certain ledges you can't run off. I believe this is in a straight line for a reason, so I'm gonna speed boost. Yeah, because it's this one. I was worried I did it too early there, but now I got it. I can... Oh! Pop down here to get this item. E-tank! Yeah! 4 tanks! I don't actually think... I think I mentioned before, but I don't think that Metroid has ever called them E-tanks. I just call them that because I'm a Mega Man fan. And so Energy Tank just immediately shortens to E-Tank for me. Because I love Mega Man. I'm trying to remember what we're going to be doing next. Since this episode is about over, I'm just going to pop in over here. Get a little tease of this area. Nice spinning thing over here. Stairs. Enemies. Everybody guess what we're going to be doing here? Some of this action. But I am going to go ahead and head back to the save room. I was going to say something else, but honestly, I didn't really have anything else to say. That's about all I had to say. Going back to the save room. By the way, enemies can't travel between doors, between rooms, just like Metroid Prime. I'm not sure what happens if you force them to. Oh, they just bounce off. Ooh. They can get very close. Oh, the enemies respawn. Oh, they teleported back. That's interesting. I've never done that before. Get over here. Yeah, they teleport back to their default. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.